You're doing stand-up comedy. One athlete can write your jokes. Who are you choosing?
Caitlin Clark all the way. She's been on Saturday Night Live already, so.
Caitlin Clark has wowed the world with her deep three-pointers and game-winning plays. But have you ever seen her crack up her teammates mid-game? While she's known for breaking records and dazzling fans with her basketball IQ, there's another side of Clark that deserves just as much attention. Her ability to bring humor to every situation.
When it was open.
Rookie move.
I was a rookie once.
Caitlin Clark.
Aren't you Rookie of the Year?
That was last year. Ancient history. The stories that I could tell you. Here, pull up a chair.
Okay, I meant this rookie driver made that rookie move.
Prepare to see a completely different side of the WNBA's newest superstar. Whether it's her hilarious competitive antics, off-court goofiness, or quick-witted responses in interviews, Clark keeps the laughs coming. Stick around until the end for some of her most entertaining moments with the people closest to her. Her boyfriend Connor, her family, and of course, her teammates.
Whoa. Dude. You need someone with more experience. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, State Farm's here to help, no matter how long you've been in the game.
Game? Oh, man.
Rookie move.
We all know Caitlin Clark's competitive fire burns brighter than most. Her unmatched intensity has propelled her to the top of women's basketball, shattering records and leaving defenders in the dust. But what happens when that same energy spills into everyday life?
But I mean, she's all like, she'll just throw out comments that are just funny. Like, no one else is saying it but Caitlin.
Let's kick things off with footage of Clark and her Indiana Fever teammate, Aaliyah Boston, going head-to-head at a carnival game. Watching Clark react when Boston edges her out in the water gun game is pure entertainment. It's Clark's competitiveness in its funniest form. Her love for competition isn't just limited to basketball. A recent video of Clark nearly sinking a hole-in-one on the golf course had fans in stitches. Her reaction? Pure gold. Whether it's basketball, golf, or a friendly game at the fair, one thing is certain. Clark plays to win, and she'll keep you laughing while she does it.
Is this it? Is this like a, we're good, we're gonna call it the birdie?
I don't think so.
Go! Yes!
That's huge. Great birdie.
Woo!
Caitlin Clark's teammates have learned to expect the unexpected. Remember that magical buzzer beater in college? Let's watch it again. Then we'll share some behind-the-scenes moments from her teammates about the shot.
Gosh, and I start running around. I mean, that's the kind of shot you dream of in the front yard.
Believe it or not, her teammates just revealed that Clark doesn't just practice hitting those deep game-winning shots. She also practices her celebrations. That's right. She's got the running around the court routine down to a science.
Chasing Caitlin, I think she just literally started sprinting. And so, it happens in practice a lot. I think we all kind of knew what to expect once it went in.
And speaking of practice, did you know Clark is so competitive that she even racks up technical fouls in team scrimmages? Her former Iowa teammates Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall recently spilled the tea on just how intense Clark gets in practice. Whether it's arguing a call or letting the refs know exactly how she feels, Clark doesn't hold back, even when there's nothing on the line.
Competitive Caitlin is at practice that sometimes she has to issue her technical fouls. Can you just give examples of that competitiveness? But then
Happened in a while.
She wants to win. She hates losing, so that's where that comes into play. The technicals and just, I don't know, our managers are refs at practice, and so that can kind of get out of hand
They're
sometimes.
horrible at reffing.
But then, like, she's so goofy and fun and loving in the locker room.
But don't think this fiery humor is limited to her college days. Clark's ability to mix competitiveness with lighthearted fun has already made an impact on her Indiana Fever teammates. Her playful nature isn't just entertaining, it helps build chemistry and keeps the team loose. In a high-stakes professional league, having someone who can bring both intensity and laughter is priceless. Just ask Katie Lou Samuelson, who recently found herself stepping in as the unofficial leader of what's now being called the Caitlin Clark Technical Foul Prevention Squad. That's right. Her teammates are already joking about making sure Clark doesn't let her emotions get the best of her. Whether it's pulling her away from the refs or giving her a quick pep talk, they've got her back. And with Clark, you never know what's coming next, except that it's going to be hilarious.
How did that happen?
You know, she's just she's a kid sometimes, and keeps everything light, but sometimes you just gotta put her in place.
Caitlin Clark's competitive fire isn't just limited to the court. It's even sparked reactions from her own family. In one hilarious moment, her dad, Brett Clark, had enough of her constant back and forth with the refs during a game. His solution? Yelling at his daughter from the stands, telling her to shut up. The clip went viral, proving that even a superstar like Clark isn't immune to some classic parental tough love.
How to move, and if they're open, she will find them. Martin commits the foul. Clark thought that the...
Think you know everything about Caitlin Clark from her fierce on-court presence? Think again. When the mics are hot and the cameras are rolling, Clark's quick wit and unexpected humor leave even the most seasoned reporters scrambling for a response. Case in point, her now infamous joke, "Why do cheetahs not take tests at the zoo?" The punchline? You'll have to ask Clark herself.
Why don't they take tests at the zoo? There's too many cheetahs.
Typically, when Clark steps in front of the cameras, she keeps it professional. She answers questions with poise, breaking down plays with the kind of insight that showcases her high basketball IQ. But every so often, that competitive edge turns into playful mischief, and suddenly, the press room feels more like a stand-up comedy show. One minute, she's discussing offensive strategies, and the next she's throwing out one-liners that leave reporters scrambling to keep up.
Oh, yeah, let me go. All right, I'll do it. No, hey, back up. Hey, don't jump on me.
All right, relax. Everybody don't fight over me. Don't fight over me, okay?
Wait, I don't remember who I fed. What if I'm double eating?
I'm just like, look at me. I'm going crazy out here. Got the food. Got the food.
Yeah, you throw that bottle up, man. Oh, Benito, don't yell at me either. I don't have any more.
Kelsey, get in here! You know, me and animals, you know, we kind of we gotta understand it. I'm just that way, it's out of mine.
Clark's ability to seamlessly switch between serious analysis and unexpected humor is just another reason fans can't get enough of her. Whether she's dominating on the court or cracking jokes in a press conference, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark knows how to put on a show, no matter the setting.
Same groove. She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off on me.
Some are good, some are bad.
When Lexi Hull had a career night, you just knew Caitlin Clark would have something to say about it. And sure enough, she delivered. During a post-game press conference, a reporter asked Hull about her defensive performance, expecting a standard response. But before Hull could even finish her lighthearted answer, Clark's reaction stole the show. The moment turned into pure comedic gold, proving once again that Clark's quick wit is just as sharp as her jump shot.
So my account will solely be about Lexi, if you want to follow. I'm going to change the bio to Lexi Hull fan page, so yeah.
And speaking of media moments, have you ever wondered what Caitlin Clark's go-to snack is? Well, in one hilarious interview, she revealed her favorite treat, and her answer left fans buzzing. The way she casually dropped it into the conversation, as if it was top-tier insider information, made the moment all the more entertaining.
I like warm chocolate chip cookies, so I guess that, making those.
Even when Clark doesn't have the perfect answer, she somehow still makes it funny. Whether it's a pause, a lost train of thought, or an unexpected reaction, she turns even the simplest interactions into comedic gold.
Caitlin, what does that record mean to you?
She's gonna say it means nothing, but I think it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool, so it's all right.
I just think I do it, I just try to set my teammates up for success.
And then there's her response when someone pointed out her arms. Without missing a beat, Clark fired off a quick-witted quip that had the entire room laughing.
Hey, you be studying my arms? Yeah, I do. It's very nice.
It's these little moments that make Clark so endearing to fans. She's not just an elite athlete. She's relatable, effortlessly funny, and always up for a good laugh, whether she's on the court, at a press conference, or just casually chatting with the media. Caitlin Clark's unexpected moments of humor have turned her media sessions into entertainment gold. What were once routine athlete interviews are now highly anticipated events, with reporters eagerly waiting to see what witty remark or clever joke she'll drop next. But it's not just off-the-cuff humor. Clark has a knack for crafting actual jokes, proving that her comedic timing is just as sharp as her passing skills.
The Indiana Fever have the first pick in this Monday's draft. A reminder that Indiana Fever is a WNBA team and not what Michael Che gave to dozens of women at Purdue University.
See? Now that's a good joke.
You really wrote these yourself?
Yeah.
Netflix's top new show is Ripley, featuring an eerie, unsettling performance by actor Andrew Scott. Critics say it's the hardest thing to watch on Netflix since Michael Che's special Shame the Devil.
I like that one.
However, if you think Clark's sense of humor is limited to press conferences, just wait until you see her in her element, off the clock, surrounded by her teammates. How does a rookie manage to completely shift the culture of a professional sports team? Simple, with a personality that's larger than life and an ability to make people laugh. Take Lexi Hull's 25th birthday, for example. The Fever had just wrapped up practice, but Clark wasn't done leading the team. This time, it wasn't with a clutch three-pointer, but with a full-blown birthday celebration. As the youngest player on the squad, she didn't hesitate to take charge of the moment. She led the team in a birthday song, hyping up the energy like a true showman.
Happy birthday. Guys, sing.
To you. Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
But Clark being Clark, she didn't stop at just singing. She went all in, getting so caught up in the moment that she actually picked Hull up mid-celebration, sending the entire team into a fit of laughter.
Happy birthday, dear Lex.
And then there's the now legendary mermaid swimming party. Yes, you read that right. Somehow, Clark found herself in the middle of what could only be described as an impromptu, hilarious poolside moment that had her teammates cracking up. Whether it's basketball or birthday parties, she goes all in.
Do you want to play mermaids?
Yeah.
Okay, you go. Can you see? Yeah. Jump in.
No way. Oh, I thought you thought.
But perhaps one of her funniest viral moments happened during a casual outing with Lexi Hull. The two decided to stop by Swig, a popular drink chain, for a quick refreshment. What started as a normal pit stop quickly turned into an internet sensation.
This is good. Do the raspberry dream with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream, please. And then can I do the summer splash also?
Can I get the spring fling with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Can I have the beach babe too, please?
The employee at the drive-thru did a double take, recognizing Clark immediately. When she asked, "Wait, are you Caitlin Clark?" Clark's response was peak comedy. She simply grinned and replied, "Maybe."
You're Caitlin Clark, right?
Maybe.
I have a golden mug I want to give you. Golden mug means every time you come through Swig, you just get a free refill.
Hull, laughing the entire time, captured the moment on camera. And before long, the clip had fans all over social media commenting on Clark's effortless humor.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Wait, that's my favorite. It's the only one I've had, but I can tell it's gonna be my favorite.
This
is the raspberry dream.
This tastes like a blue raspberry icy.
Yes.
This mine's better.
We're getting
overall good, and he said he was gonna give us golden mugs. So
we'll be back.
Yeah.
Swig. Out of 10.
I mean, I've never been to a place like this before, so
its own category. Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Speaking of the Caitlin and Lexi show, remember this interview?
And so trying to just be as active as I could and get my hands on as many balls as I could, and take advantage of that. Caitlin? Yeah. Are we done?
Oh, Lex.
And when Lexi was asked how she's been improving her game, Before she could even answer, Clark jumped in with a playful remark, sending the room into another round of laughter.
It's in a groove. She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off on me.
Some are good, some are bad.
But these aren't just throwaway jokes. These little moments highlight the real connection these two share, even in professional settings. Their ability to find joy in the grind of pro basketball speaks volumes about their friendship and the positive energy they bring to the Indiana Fever. It's not just about winning. It's about building an atmosphere where success and fun go hand in hand. And their presence wasn't just felt in the sports world. When they made an unexpected appearance at a Jordan Davis concert in Indianapolis, the crowd went wild. But they didn't just stay in the background. They joined Davis on stage, singing along to one of his hits with full enthusiasm. It was another perfect example of their infectious energy, proving that they aren't just star athletes. They're entertainers who embrace every moment life throws their way. From live music events to charity functions, Clark and Hull carried their infectious energy wherever they went. At a recent charity golf tournament, they traded their usual basketballs for golf clubs, but their enthusiasm remained unchanged.
Are you allowed to swing one? Oh, okay, come on. Oh, they are a little taller. You didn't see my, it hit the back of the net. Oh, yeah. Let's see what you got. No pressure.
Supporters eagerly gathered to meet them, snapping pictures, collecting autographs, and sharing laughs. Their presence turned what was supposed to be a simple tournament into a memorable experience, one that was about more than just the game. It became a moment of connection, a reminder that sports can bridge the gap between athletes and their fans.
All right. I think you go. Really far. Come on. You can't. Like, you can so damn. You just let her win.
Lexi Hull highlighted the significance of these moments, saying, "Getting the chance to engage with fans and give back is truly special." That sentiment rang true throughout the event, as Clark and Hull made sure every interaction felt genuine and heartfelt.
And that was my shot! Thank you! Woo! 300! 300 points!
And the icing on the cake? When Clark signed a baby.
Okay, wait, I can read. Find out.
I think so. I signed an ultrasound one time. But yeah, actual living in the world. Yes.
And who can forget when Caitlin also signed an ultrasound? It's these small, everyday moments that make Clark so endearing. She's not just a basketball prodigy. She's someone who knows how to bring people together, lift the mood, and create lasting memories with her team. Whether she's knocking down deep threes, leading birthday chants, or cracking jokes in a drive-thru, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent, and not just in basketball. What happens when you allow Clark to do commentary over a baseball game? Is she already practicing her post-basketball career?
And that ball's hit to the shortstop. Rojas throws it over to first base, and that's not going to be enough. That's an infield single by Contreras.
Clark just found a way to make a boring game 100 times more exciting.
Swings, a chopper right down the first baseline. Harper fields it, and that's an out. That's one out.
And
runner. Runner advances to second.
I guess Clark is so funny she even cracks herself up.
And that brings us to the top of the fifth. The Phillies leading 1-0. We'll be back in a minute with a 30-second with a 30-second break. Thanks for tuning in.
Caitlin Clark's arrival in the Indiana Fever locker room has sparked a transformation few could have predicted. Ever since Clark stepped onto the scene, She has injected an undeniable lightness into the team's routine, making the Fever one of the most fun squads to be around. Just check out this moment. Clark casually stepping out of her teammate's TikTok video, more concerned with getting shots up than social media fame. Classic Caitlin. Clark isn't just about the deep threes and flashy assists. She's a locker room game changer. Whether it's cracking a joke at the perfect time or keeping things relaxed with her playful nature, she's always finding ways to keep her teammates entertained. Her lighthearted approach to competition has had an undeniable impact on team morale. Take, for example, this hilarious clip from a Fever team photo shoot where her teammates iced her up. Clark's reaction? Priceless.
Sorry, I'm sweating.
But it's not just the fun and games. Clark's approachability and ability to lighten the mood have created an environment where her teammates feel more comfortable than ever. Who could ever forget this classic Christy side story?
There was one practice, Christy turns on loud music because I can't remember where we were going, but we knew the arena was going to be loud. And so she turns on this loud music, and Caitlin screams, she's like, "Can someone turn it off? It's giving me a migraine." And everyone's like, what? And Christy reacted and said, "What did you say?" And she repeated it. And all of us were just we were all dying because if I would have said that, if anyone on our team would have said that and then been asked, "What did you say?" and you repeat it, no one else is repeating it, but she did. And it was the funniest thing. We're all rolling on the ground laughing.
Erica Wheeler, one of the veterans on the team, summed it up best. With Caitlin, all we do is have fun. That energy has spread throughout the roster, turning the locker room into a place where players don't just work hard, they genuinely enjoy being around each other.
All we do is have fun. With Caitlin Clark, who never takes anything serious, I tell people all the time, she's really a kid at heart.
Clark's sense of humor isn't limited to the locker room. It carries over into her personal life, too. When she's with her best friend and former Iowa teammate, Kate Martin, the laughs never stop. Whether it's goofing around in the locker room or enjoying summer slides like kids at recess, Clark and Martin are always finding new ways to make each other and everyone around them smile.
So now we're taking the walk. I got my lotion on. We're taking the walk to the water slides. Follow me.
Clark has seamlessly blended her competitive fire with an infectious personality that keeps the people around her at ease. Whether it's with teammates, coaches, or longtime friends, one thing is clear. Caitlin Clark knows how to have a good time, and she's making sure everyone else does too.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing.
And finally, Clark's reaction during their first WNBA game together, priceless. Next up is Clark talking about and roasting her adorable brothers.
I actually grew up playing with the boys. That's all I knew until I was in about 4th grade. So I give that a lot of credit for the person I am today, but also the player kind of pushed me and made me maybe a little too feisty if you've ever watched me. My 2 brothers aren't here today, but they've picked on me. Like I said earlier, they've picked on me more than anybody, and I kind of held my own, gave them a few concussions and staples in the head. So sorry, Mom, about that.
Finally, here are some funny moments with her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey.
I just want to sleep for 3 weeks straight after the season's over.
You want to sleep for 3 weeks straight during the season, too?
That too. I love sleeping. It's awesome.
What's great about Clark is how she can make fun of herself despite her fame.
Shoot.
Okay, I'll shoot.
What's happening?
But I don't see any hoop.
No, I said that because of, I'm sorry, shoot.
On cue.
They don't have one.
Stop saying yes.
I didn't know.
My acting skills are fire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Don't worry.
Can you say the jingle for us right now?
No.
And don't think Clark is just roasting herself. She pokes fun at Connor all the time, too.
It'll be fun to go to those games. I mean, I love college basketball. Obviously, he's been around it his whole life and really invested a lot into it. So I I think it'll be fun. Give me something to do all throughout the off season as well. Somebody to root for. But it's definitely still go Hawks for sure as well.
Caitlin did not hold back when asked about their shooting contests.
Is he one you're coming into the gym with like late night hours or anything like that often?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's always something that we've kind of shared that bond with. I think also having to navigate like when to rest my body and when to get in the gym and do extra shots, but that's definitely something we love, is like coming in here shooting late at nights or having some shooting competitions. It gets a little heated. I definitely outshoot him way more than he outshoots me, but he tries to think otherwise.
Clark's arrival has breathed new life into the franchise. The Fever made the playoffs and have won more games this season than in the past 2 combined. But it's not just about the numbers. Her energy, competitive spirit, and yes, her humor have created a contagious winning vibe that's lifting the entire team's morale. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game on the court, she's redefining what it means to be a sports superstar. Her quick wit and infectious humor have added a whole new dimension to her already impressive skill set. In an era where athletes are more than just their stats, Clark's personality shines as brightly as her on-court performance. As former Iowa coach Lisa Bluter noted, Clark's comedic talent is comparable to that of a stand-up comedian. This blend of athletic prowess and relatable charm is proving to be a powerful combination, attracting new fans and enhancing engagement in the WNBA. Clark's impact extends far beyond the box score, potentially reshaping the league's future and paving the way for a new generation of multifaceted sports icons. Most importantly, she's a down-to-earth and relatable athlete everyone just loves. What was your favorite moment? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.